Listen up. The brutal truth is this. Way too many founding teams get stuck in a loop, crashing headfirst into the same damn walls over and over. The pain? It's real. You pour your soul, time, everything into a startup, and when it fails, whether it's a product flop, a funding blackout, or partnerships blowing up, you're supposed to learn, right? But are you really? Or do you just bury that failure, slap on a smile, and jump straight into the next bright idea expecting different results? That's not just careless, it's suicidal for your potential. Here's the thing, failure isn't your enemy. What destroys founders isn't failure. It's the refusal to dissect it, to rip it apart and face the ugly truth without excuses. Too often, teams blame circumstances, market timing, or bad luck. They gloss over what really killed them. Poor decisions stitched by ego, blind spots no one wanted to confront, communication that frayed under pressure, and worst of all, the failure to honestly ask if the team itself was the problem. If you want to break free of this madness, start here. First, throw out your usual playbook for analyzing failure. Forget vague retrospectives filled with platitudes. Get your entire team in one room and put everything on the table. No hiding. No soft pedaling. Call out what sucked about each person's role, where trust broke and where arrogance blinded you. This is brutal. It's painful as hell, but if you don't do this, you're just rehearsing failures without learning. Next, measure failure not just in what went wrong, but in how you responded right after it happened. Did you run from accountability? Did you cover tracks? Or did you take ruthless ownership? Teams that fumble here don't just repeat failure. They make it permanent, like a scarred battlefield no one dares to rebuild from. Now, here's the secret most founders ignore. The real edge comes from rewiring how you work together. Success isn't just about killer ideas or market timing. It's about building a team that can bend, break, and rebuild faster than anyone else. That means brutal honesty, but also relentless curiosity. Every failed sprint, every bad pitch, every blow-up is a data point. You own the data. You don't run from it. Are you honest with each other about weaknesses in your team dynamics, or do you hide behind diplomacy and politeness? Are you inviting genuine outsiders to challenge your thinking, or just nodding to surface-level feedback? The answer here is soul-crushing. Most aren't. They settle for comfort over truth, and then wonder why they're cycling through identical disasters. Stop being afraid of failure. Be terrified of repeated failure. That's the difference. When you face failure straight, the second you're done mourning, you start grinding on experiments that test your assumptions harder than ever. Pivot into the unknown, and don't start the next round until you have nailed down the brutal exact reason your last attempt tanked. And this has to be baked into your team culture. Not as a one-off conversation after a blow-up, but as a constant obsessive habit. Create rituals where failure is not just expected, but dissected publicly and held up against cold, hard facts. Make this uncomfortable truth-telling the oxygen of your team's environment. No ego allowed. Here's a kicker most never hear. Your ability to be the team that finally learns from failure and escapes this vicious cycle depends on your willingness to get rid of anyone who keeps dragging you back. That's right. Toxic people, yes, they have to go. But also anyone stuck in the mindset of, we did our best when you didn't. That starving excuse kills startups faster than bad product or missing market fit. You have no time for softness if what you want is to build something that lasts beyond a flash in the pan. Fail fast? Absolutely. Fail repeatedly? No way. Be ruthless about learning. Demand brutal feedback. Change fast. And if your founding team can start acting like that, being honest, hungry, and relentless, you're not just back from failure. You're running past it. So stop letting history repeat itself. If you want to finish the damn race, you must learn unflinchingly from every failure, or at least you deserve to lose. No one's coming to rescue you. The only way out is brutal self-honesty and brutal action. Right now. 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 Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.